morning. We're continuing our reading of the Psalms, and we will be looking at Psalm 13 today. I discovered a year ago, as I utilized the Psalms as a part of my growth as a Christian, reading a psalm or most of a psalm each day, that there was a kind of a familiar pattern that seemed to arise. I discovered that the psalmist would often identify an area of need or concern that he had, and then he would move to petition of God to help him, and then he would affirm that he knew that the Lord was going to provide for him in that time of crisis. As you look at Psalm 13, you will discover that the psalmist begins with 4 pronounced petitions that identify a serious area of need, although he doesn't specifically say what that need is. Let's read those 4 and then look at them for a moment. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts, and every day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Although the psalmist does not identify a specific circumstance, we can tell from his petition that he is in a very critical area of his life. He is feeling pain deeply, and he longs to have the sense of the presence of God with him. The words forget, hide, how long will my enemy triumph over me are indications that this is a very serious circumstance. Something about the Psalms that has been refreshing to me in my walk with the Lord is that the psalmist seems always to share authentically where he is in his relationship with the Lord at that particular time or in that particular circumstance. I'm very grateful for that. I think there have been times in my life when I have been reluctant to share with the Lord exactly how I feel about the relationship or how I understand it, for fear I might offend him. The psalmist is free of that. He wants God to know what's in his heart and in his mind, and then he moves on from there to relate his current circumstance to times in the past in which God has met with him. So we begin at verse 3 and read the remainder of the psalm. Look on me and answer, O Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. My enemy will say, I've overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. So he outlines possible consequences that he will endure if he does not sense God's presence, if God does not relate to him. But then there are these 2 verses of affirmation. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, for he has been good to me. And in the middle of life's really challenging times and circumstances, we need to recall that God has been there when we have desperately needed him, and he has been good to us, and we can rest in that assurance that he'll be with us always. May the Lord bless you.